Hello. In this short video, we will learn the difference between linear and logistic regression and how to build a logistic model in R. So, linear and logistic model, they are type of machine learning models. As I explained in the last video, linear model is a type of model which can predict the value of y at any given value of x. The most important thing to know here is y is a continuous variable. So it can be any number from negative to positive. But in logistic model, y can only be categorical variable and it can only have two values. So logistic model is a linear model for binary classification. So we only have two values. And it predicts the dependent categorical variable y based on one or multiple value of x. So in linear model, we can see there's a straight line, but in logistic model, we see sigmoidal curve. So let's go and learn how to build logistic model in R. So to be able to build a logistic model in R, we need to use the generalized linear model function. And inside the function, we need to specify an argument family equal binomial to tell R we want to build a logistic model. So we will use as an exercise a medical school admission data to build a model that will predict if a student will get accepted or not depending on the GPA and MCAT score. So we are going to use the GPA and MCAT score for our prediction of acceptance or not. So if we go to RStudio, first we will download the dataset and then we will try to build a model. First, we will download the dataset and assign it to data. So our table is ready. So what we will do next is we will build a model to predict the acceptance depending on the GPA and the MCAT score. Here also we specify where the data will come from. So since we assigned our table to data, so here we will write data equal data. And also we specify an argument family equal binomial for the logistic model. So let's build our model. Now we will have the summary. So the most important thing here is that if the GPA increases, the probability of getting accepting is very high. Also MCAT, but not as high as GPA. So GPA is very important for getting acceptance in medical school. So another thing to look for in the result is the AIC, Akaika Information Criteria. This can use to compare different models and see which one is better. So the lower value here indicates a better model. So now we built a model and we want to use it. We have a student with a GPA of 3.5 and an MCAT score of 30. We want to know if this student will get accepted to the medical school or not. So we will use the predict function in R to do that, and then we will use the ifelse function to tell us if its prediction is more than 0.5, it will be acceptance, and if it's not more than 0.5, then it will be a rejection. So let's run these 4 commands and we see our student will get rejection. But if we increase the MCAT score to 40 and run this command, our student will get accepted. So that's it for logistic models. Next video will be about ANOVA and it will be our last video in basic statistical analysis. Thank you for watching.